Lee Min-ho's recent confession about Song Hye-kyo has taken the entertainment world by storm, leaving fans and the media in absolute shock. What began as a simple interview has now turned into one of the most talked about moments in Korean entertainment this year. The normally composed and private actor, known for his elegance and mystery, opened up about feelings that no one expected him to share publicly, especially about someone as iconic as Song Hye-kyo. His words not only stunned his fans but also set social media ablaze, sparking endless discussions, emotional reactions, and speculation about what this could mean for both stars. During a candid conversation at a recent fan meeting, Lee Min-ho spoke with unusual vulnerability when the topic of Song Hye-kyo came up. The interviewer mentioned how the two have been seen together several times over the past year, at events, fashion weeks, and even private dinners with mutual friends. When asked if there was more than friendship between them, Lee Min-ho paused, smiled softly, and took a deep breath before answering in a way that melted the entire audience's hearts. "I've always admired her, not just as an actress but as a person. There's something about her presence that changes the energy in a room. She's someone I can't ignore," he said, leaving the crowd gasping. That single sentence was enough to send fans into a frenzy. For years, the two top Hallyu stars have been linked by rumors, especially after they were spotted together multiple times in Seoul and Paris. Yet, both remained silent about their connection, neither confirming nor denying anything. Lee Min-ho's confession, however, felt like the moment fans had been waiting for, a rare and sincere acknowledgement of a bond that seemed to go beyond friendship. What makes this revelation even more touching is the timing. Song Hye-kyo has been enjoying a remarkable phase in her career, receiving international praise for her emotional performances and elegant public demeanor. Meanwhile, Lee Min-ho, who has always been selective about what he reveals publicly, seemed more open and emotional than ever before. Fans couldn't help but notice the change in his tone when he spoke about her, describing her with warmth and admiration that went beyond simple respect. Shortly after the interview aired, clips began circulating online, and within hours, the video had gone viral across social media platforms. Comments flooded in from fans across the world. Some expressed disbelief, others joy, and many simply felt moved by the sincerity of his words. "You could feel the emotion in his eyes," one fan wrote. Another commented, "If this is what love sounds like, Lee Min-ho just showed us the real thing." It's not every day that an actor of his stature speaks so candidly about his feelings, and this moment reminded everyone why he's so deeply loved, not just for his talent but for his heart. Interestingly, Song Hye-kyo's reaction, or lack thereof, has only added fuel to the mystery. While she hasn't publicly responded to the confession, insiders claim she was aware of it and was touched by his words. According to reports, close friends of the actress revealed that she respects Lee Min-ho deeply and has always appreciated his sincerity and professionalism. "They share a quiet connection," one source hinted, "something built on mutual respect and understanding rather than public attention." Industry insiders have long noted the chemistry between them. From their interactions at award shows to their subtle glances at fashion events, there has always been something unspoken yet powerful. Even stylists and production staff who have worked with both have mentioned that when they are in the same space, the atmosphere changes. "It's like watching two stars gravitate naturally toward each other," said one stylist who worked on a luxury campaign that featured both of them. Many fans are now wondering if Lee Min-ho's confession could be a sign that something more official might be on the horizon. Could this be the start of a new chapter in Korean entertainment's most unexpected pairing? The possibility alone has left millions intrigued. And while the two have not confirmed any romantic involvement, the emotional depth of his confession suggests that his feelings run deeper than friendship. What makes this moment particularly powerful is how genuine it felt. Lee Min-ho, who is known for his calm and composed personality, spoke with such honesty that it almost felt like a scene out of one of his dramas. But this time it was real. His body language, the pauses, and the slight nervous smile all painted a picture of someone finally speaking his truth. Fans who attended the event described it as one of the most heartfelt moments they'd ever witnessed from him. "It didn't feel scripted at all," one attendee said. "He looked like he was speaking straight from his heart, without thinking about cameras or headlines." The entertainment world, of course, has reacted with its usual mix of excitement and curiosity. Several Korean media outlets immediately picked up the story, running headlines like, "Lee Min-ho's unexpected confession sends shockwaves," and "What does Song Hye-kyo think about Lee Min-ho's heartfelt words?" Television programs, fan pages, and YouTube channels dedicated to K-drama news have been analyzing every second of his statement, looking for clues or hidden meanings. For both actors, this moment could mark a turning point, not just in how the public perceives them, but also in how they express their personal lives moving forward. Lee Min-ho has always guarded his privacy, rarely commenting on his relationships, and Song Hye-kyo has maintained a dignified silence on such matters for years. Yet, the tenderness and courage in his confession have reminded fans that behind the fame, both stars are still human, capable of deep feelings and genuine emotions. Many longtime fans of Lee Min-ho recall that he has, on multiple occasions, mentioned his admiration for mature and grounded women. Song Hye-kyo, with her grace, strength, and elegance, perfectly fits that description. The two also share similar career paths. Both have been leading figures in spreading the Korean wave globally, and have maintained spotless reputations despite living under constant media scrutiny. As the news continues to spread, fans from across Asia and beyond have flooded social media with emotional tributes, fan art, and even heartfelt messages, encouraging the pair to follow their hearts. Some have even called this confession the most romantic moment in Korean entertainment this year. The sincerity of the moment has transcended borders, with fans from countries like Japan, China, and the Philippines expressing their support and admiration for both actors. Whether or not this leads to something more, Lee Min-ho's words have already made an impact that will be remembered for years. It was more than just a confession. It was a rare moment of truth in an industry that often hides behind perfection and image. For many, it felt like watching a real-life love story unfold before their eyes, one built on respect, admiration, and perhaps something deeper. As for Song Hye-kyo, her silence might not be denial. It could be her way of processing such a heartfelt revelation with grace, away from public pressure. Fans are eagerly waiting to see if she will respond in her own way, perhaps in a future interview or through her actions rather than words. But regardless of what happens next, one thing is certain. Lee Min-ho's confession has reignited hope in the hearts of millions who still believe in love stories that begin quietly and bloom naturally. For now, the world watches and waits. Every photo, every public appearance, and every subtle interaction between them will surely be analyzed under a magnifying glass. Yet, beneath all the attention and speculation, there is something beautifully simple about the moment. An honest man expressing admiration and emotion for someone who clearly means a lot to him. And in a world where most celebrity news revolves around scandals or speculation, this story stands out for its purity and emotional depth. Lee Min-ho didn't just confess. He reminded everyone that sincerity still exists, even in the most glamorous of industries. If you're a fan of Lee Min-ho and Song Hye-kyo and want to stay updated on this incredible story as it unfolds, don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more heartwarming updates, exclusive insights, and the latest buzz from the world of your favorite stars.